Day 177. So today didn't go as planned, at least from what I said that I would do yesterday. I didn't end up going to the pool. I have never brought up swimming and or pools, and yet somehow it came up in our conversation today at lunch, and the whole peeing in the pool and chlorine and sweat and etc. and sunscreen, and it's one of those things where, like, I used to not be bothered by any of that, and for some reason a lake is completely different. I don't care, but that just got stuck in my head, and this is a community pool with kids, so yeah. So I didn't end up doing that. I also ended up eating more food than I planned to. I had fruit in the morning. Lunch, we went to Shake Shack. So I had burger and fries. And then dinner, I had keto tacos, which in my case is onions, peppers, steak, or whatever the protein is, and then guacamole with tomatoes, and then some type of Mexican-style sauce, so that it, tastes like Mexican food. And then rather than using fajitas, I use cheese, shaped into a crisp, which takes a little learning, but once you learn how to do it, you can essentially make somewhere big of a mix between a soft taco and a hard taco that tastes very cheesy. It's a little oily, but it actually makes the cheese healthier because you essentially boil out you cook out all the oil that's in the cheese. That being said, I then use that oil that's for the cheese, and I cook the peppers and in this case, steak and onions in it, which gives it a distinct flavor. So I had that, and then I've been making this almost like a macaron, like cake. So with a regular macaroon, you have your dry ingredients. It has almond flours, and then you whip the egg whites, and then you put little dollops. There's a couple other ingredients, but it's the big thing in macarons is the egg whites get whipped so that when you mix it together, that's what's kind of causing some of that fluff. So I do that, but kind of in a bigger quantity, like in a, what are those called? In a ramekin. And then I let it cook longer so that it cook all the way through. So it tastes kind of a mix between a cake and a macaroon, and then I serve that with ice cream. Not completely keto because it has a teaspoon of sugar or a tablespoon of sugar, but I do honey in my coffee and all that type of stuff, so I don't really care. Anywho, tomorrow I'm not going to end up eating queso, so I'm going to try to do only fruit. I've got a lot of watermelon that I want to get rid of, so I'm going to try to do watermelon and then coffee, both diuretics, instead of just a straight up fast, and then do some type of activity, hopefully some hiking, or painting. I need to do painting, but hiking or something else. I'll have to think about it, but all depends. So yeah, I don't really know how I'm going to stay physically active, but I might have to buy a couple SoulCycle classes or something like that, just to get in shape and get to where I need to be. So anyways, that's where I'm at.